Hello, this is Become Rich Project, diary entry number 5. For today, I think I need to set up some goals of what I'm going to be doing, so let's do that. Goals. What do I want to achieve today? So one is the CDIA. We need to fund it. I need to also the CommSec, open it up. So we need to explore number 3, what stocks to buy. Let's log in to NetBank and fund the CDIA account. My CDIA account is already set up. Let's transfer some money from my business account to CDIA. Let's call this one initial transfer. Okay, now next, okay, it looks like we're all set, so let's see how we can log into CommSec. Okay, looks like we're in business. Nope. This is what it looks like. Okay, portfolio. We have $1,000. Accounts, statements. Okay. Let's get started. Your to-do list. Let us watch the market for you. Subscribe to conditional orders. Okay. You do not currently have access to conditional trading. Okay, let us watch the market for you. One of the secrets of successful investing is to decide on a strategy to reach your goals and then stick to it. Conditional trading can help you keep your strategy locked in, even when your eye is off the market. Conditional orders enable you to buy or sell shares at a specific price when the share price of the stock reaches a predefined price on market. In other words, your instruction to buy or sell shares is only triggered once your conditional order criteria has been met. There are a range of conditional orders that you can use depending on your strategy. Falling sell, rising buy, falling buy, rising sell, trailing buy, and trailing sell. This suite of conditional order strategies can be used to predefine your entry and exit points for a given security. This is particularly significant to investors with short-term and long-term investment horizons, especially those that use technical analysis to supplement their investment decisions. Let's subscribe to that. That looks like a good start. Update email address and mobile numbers. When your conditional order is triggered, we will notify you via SMS or email that your conditional order has been placed. Please specify below your preferred method for receiving conditional order notifications. I'm just gonna tick those boxes and continue because I'm lazy. Let's be honest, when it comes to ticking those conditional boxes like terms and conditions, you wouldn't be able to use those services if you don't tick them. So you have to, whether you read it or not. Now that I have conditional order in place, then I can use this particular feature, but I don't need to use it right now because I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the system. So let's leave it to that. Let's go back home. set up your trading notifications and confirmations. Okay, let's set up our trading notifications and confirmation. How do I update my order confirmation and order notification preference? You can choose to have your order confirmation delivered via post or email, and changing your preference is simple. Receiving your order confirmation and order notifications via email is free. For delivery to your nominated postal address, the charge is $1.95. To change your preferences, navigate to Portfolio, Account Details. In this section, you can also choose to receive order notifications. Let's skip that because I'm lazy. In this section, you can also choose to receive order notifications via email when your order is amended or cancelled. To view your past order confirmations, navigate to Trading Shares Confirmation or click here. You can also find a step-by-step guide on how to change your order confirmation and order notifications in our community by clicking here. Let's click here. Portfolio, Account, there it is. Okay, so I don't really care too much about notifications. I will just skip that for now. Let's go back. Transfer issuer sponsored securities. Transfer your issuer sponsored securities to your CommSec account. I don't need to know that yet. I think right now what I need to learn is how do I actually, oh here it is. So make an initial deposit so you're ready to start trading. We've already done that, but let's have a look. Launch NetBank. Well, we don't need to know that because we've already done that. We can close that. Transfer securities from another broker. Transfer securities you hold with another broker into your CommSec account. I don't need to know that yet because I don't have another broker currently. Join CommSec community. Discuss and learn about the share market and trading strategies from other investors and the expert. Register your nickname now. I don't really want to do that yet. Enhance your account security. Secret questions and answers. We can do that. Registered my mobile and now I'm doing my security questions. These questions will be used to identify you if you forget your password or whenever we need extra verification. Great, because I'm showing enough details here that I need to actually have these types of questions, which I will edit later. Your security questions and answers have been changed. Okay. Let's have a look at the next one. We've done this. We've done this. We don't need that yet. Join CommSec community. We don't want that yet. We've done this. Create an optional trading password. We don't necessarily need that right now. Create a phone PIN for quick and easy ID. I don't really want that right now. So, the get started part would now pretty much done. I did everything that I want to do, so let's look at the tutorials. Let's now have a look at Take a Tutorial. They have 3 videos here. Let's click on a simple explanation on what are shares and what they entitle you to.
Well, what is a share? When you buy a share in a company, you're buying part of the company. It's your share of the company you've invested in. And there are 2 key benefits to investing in a company. First, you get the right to have your say in that company. You can attend the company's annual general meetings and vote on the decisions put before the meetings. The second and more attractive reason for owning shares is that you get to participate in a company's profits. You can do that through share price growth as a company gets bigger and reinvests the majority or all of its profit back into the company, the price of the company increases as the profits increase. So essentially, you're getting capital growth as the share price increases over a period of time. The second way to participate in a company's profit is through a dividend, where the profit is distributed directly to shareholders in proportion to the shares held. Some companies do both, reinvest the profits and dividends. Others do not pay dividends.
Thank you for that. Next, find out how to choose which stocks to research and what to buy.
If you're just starting in the market, there's a simple approach to choosing companies that you might consider investing in. Go with the names you know and trust, companies you're happy doing business with, or you may wish to consider stock which you have an affinity or alliance towards. If you shop at Myer and you like their stores, then trust your judgment. If you shop at Woolies, then you know where to go. Sounds simple, but it's the basis of Warren Buffett's strategy, who said it's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. Of course, it's important to know something about the business, so take the time to read up a bit on the business you're considering investing in. If you do business with a company and they've been around a long time and your research makes you pretty confident that they'll still be in business in 5 years, then you've gone a long way to making an investment decision.
Next, last but not least, find out how gearing can open up new opportunities to create further wealth. What is gearing?
Gearing is simply the practice of borrowing to invest. If you've ever taken out a residential home loan or an investment loan, then you've already used a gearing strategy. You can use gearing to unlock the equity hidden away in assets like your home, opening up new opportunities to create further wealth. The basic principle is that you invest your borrowings in assets that offer return greater than the cost of borrowing. There are risks involved, and the loss of your principal can be one of them if your investment is not successful. There are 3 levels of gearing. Positive gearing is when the income you receive from your investment is greater than the expense of the loan. Neutral gearing occurs when you borrow to invest and the income from the investment exactly offsets the cost of borrowing. Negative gearing is the exact opposite of positive, when the cost of borrowing exceeds the returns or income from the investment.
Okay, so what else do we have here? Latest video market reports and insight, news and research, new earnings report, investing when the market is volatile, pages $10 per trade under $1,000, discover the most commonly traded shares. Okay. There's some quick links in there as well. And that's the end of the page. So we've done that. Next, let's have a look at what stocks we can buy and how do we buy them. Trading. We can buy or sell. We've had a look at home. We've had a look at portfolio, watch list. There's a few that I want to add into the watch list. So let's have a look. Watch list 1. Add watch list. Codes. It's interesting that they've labeled them as code, but it doesn't really tell you what that means from this platform's perspective. This is a watchlist portfolio tool. I don't really want to subscribe to anything anymore. End of day prices in the watch list. We can see that they're using the terminology code. New, trade in over 25 global stock exchanges. I don't want to do that through CommBank. Going back to home, we can see view holdings, view watch list, recommendations, manage orders. View holdings. There are no CHESS holdings on this account. Well, obviously because I haven't bought any shares yet. Add holdings by placing a buy order. Okay. Statements. I don't need that yet. Profile and security. Offers and apply. CommSec 1. Be one of the few. Edward. You could give your trading the CommSec 1 edge with access to a dedicated relationship management team. CommSec 1 is an exclusive program for active traders, so I don't qualify for that because I've only got $1,000. Let's skip. Quotes and research. Goldman Sachs Australia Pty Limited suddenly just pops up out of nowhere. Financial Services Guide and Terms and Conditions. Before you access any research product or associated material, if any, of Goldman Sachs Australia Pty Limited and or its related bodies corporate, you must read the Goldman Sachs Financial Services Guide and Goldman Sachs Terms and Conditions. By clicking Acknowledge below, I am confirming that I have been provided with the Goldman Sachs Financial Services Guide and Terms and Conditions prior to accessing any research product associated material, and I'm agreeing that further Goldman Sachs disclosures may be provided to me using any digital method, including via this website. I can't even, it doesn't allow me. That's a bit shit. I just clicked enter. Today in review, 1-day ASX performance. That's good to see. Let's scroll down. Oh, I'm beginning to see a pattern here. It appears that these 3 letters would be what they call the code. As an example, Echo Resources Limited, the code is EAR. Let's click on that. Last price is 0.325. Undervalued. Fair value is 40 cents. Liquidity high. That's good to see, but it's not what I'm after right now. Here we go. Telstra Corporations Limited. TLS is the code. If we look down for more information, recommendations. Goldman Sachs, buy, target price 420. Morningstar Premium, accumulate, fair value 440. Snapshot fundamentals, market capitalization 44 billion, dividends most recent 8 cents, dividend yield is 3.5%. I'm fairly happy that there are recommendations here from many different sources like Goldman Sachs, Morningstar Premium, Morningstar Quantitative, and Consensus. I've not heard of Consensus before. More or less Goldman Sachs would be the most trusted out of all of these from my perspective because of Warren Buffett. Let's calculate this. Let's say if I've got $500, which is half of my current capital funds, and if I was to make at least 2% out of that, assuming that I buy it for 368, so 500 divided by 3.68, then I sell it for 420 or $4, I need to have $520 at least minimum when I sell it. If I was to trust Goldman Sachs and sell it for 420, $10 brokerage fee, so 500 minus brokerage fee of $10 equals 490, divided by 368 equals 133 shares roughly, times that by 420 equals 559. So when I sell it, I would gain something. So let's trust that. I can be assured that Telstra Corporation will not go bankrupt in the next 5 years, if not more. So decided to buy Telstra Corporation shares because we know that Telstra will not go out of business in the next 5 years. So that's a good risk valuation. We've seen from Goldman Sachs recommended shares to purchase because they believe that their shares are currently undervalued, which is exactly what I've been thinking anyways, because I do pay attention to Telstra shares. We can see here the ASX status right now is closed, but it does allow us to buy. Let's buy Telstra shares. Oh, it pre-populated. There's a brokerage fee, of course. We'll put it for a month. Order estimate, order value is $489.44. Brokerage and costs $10. Total is $499.44. Let's proceed. Place order. Details of your order instruction are shown below for your approval and confirmation. Okay, good until expiry of the 26th of, so that's a month. A month is a good time. Submit order. Your order cannot be accepted due to the following reasons. Minimum purchase required by CommSec. Let's show this. Your initial purchase of a security must be a minimum of $500. Subsequent purchases must be a minimum of $100 and ensure a holding balance of $500. The value of your order is $4.96.09. At market order can only be accepted during market hours. You may place an at limit order. So that's a good lesson learned today, isn't it? We can see here that the market depth, there are currently 52,860 buyers for the price of $3.67. From here we can have a good estimate when to buy and sell. I think that the share price will actually be $3.65, so let's do that. Order value is 500, brokerage fee 10, proceed. Submit order. Thank you, your order has been submitted. Now we just have to wait for the price to go down to $3.65 and it will automatically purchase those 137 shares for me, and this particular buy will expire in a month's time. Let's have a look at manage orders. We can see here under trading and shares, manage orders, the purchase we've just made is listed here. Because it's 9:27 p.m, ASX is obviously closed, so we're set with that purchase of Telstra shares. Having a look at our goals for today, we've had a look at the CDIA and how to fund it. We've explored CommSec and we've seen what kind of stocks to buy. We actually managed to purchase Telstra shares. I'm pretty happy with that. The other thing that I will be doing today, but not on my computer, would be downloading the app on my phone. So I have the net bank for my bank account details as well as the CDIA or CDI account, downloading the CommSec app and having the notifications sent through via this app. That's it for today. I've spent enough time on this already, so bye.